Hi, everybody. My name is Christoph Lassner, and I will present today a generative model of people in clothing. This is a collaboration with Gerard Pons-Moll from MPI Saarbrücken and Peter Gehler from Amazon. When performing this work, we were all three affiliated with the MPI for Intelligent Systems, or the BCCN Tübingen. All the images of people on this slide have been created by our model. When considering models of humans in computer vision, we usually tackle the task of going from an image to a detailed abstract representation. This could be key points, and with the latest advancements, also full 3D body representations. In our CVPR work, we investigated how to use these representations to establish a virtuous cycle. Instead, today, we use these models to generate new images of people. This has applications in image-based rendering, video editing, and supervised learning. This is the original task we set out to tackle, generating the image of a dressed person from rendered simple segments. There exists a variety of models that seem fit for the task, for example, any high-resolution in-painting model or the Pix2Pix model from Isola et al. However, the task is too complex when dealing at the same time with the generation of realistic clothing, type and shape, as well as painting it. Hence, we propose a model with two parts, with the first part, the sketch module, generating clothing type and shape as the segmentation sketches of people, and the second, the portrait part, painting the segmentation to realistic images. The sketch module is implemented as variational autoencoder and does what it excels in, handle data that has very different outputs, that is close, for similar inputs, the simple renderings of pose and shape. At test time, the gray model part is omitted and we can sample sketches of people. For the portrait model, we use a nearly unchanged Pix2Pix model. We call the combination of these modules ClothNet Body. We also experimented with a pure unconditional autoencoder to sample sketches. We call the pipeline with those modules ClothNet Full. Here you can see random samples from both models. These are truly random and not hand-picked. In the upper half of the slide, each row is conditioned on the body shown on the left. In the lower half of the slide, you see results for unconditional sampling. This is a zoom to the top left corner of the conditional part. The generated images have a 256 by 256 resolution and contain a considerable amount of details, such as wrinkles and dress patterns. The generated bodies are consistent with the conditioning and diverse with respect to clothing types and even accessories, for example, handbags. We evaluated the realism of the generated people with a user study, experimented with additional color conditioning, and trained segmentation CNNs on artificially generated data sets. In the user study, depending on the setup, we managed to fool people into thinking the generated bodies were real in up to 40% of the cases. We'll be happy to discuss the results in more detail with you at the poster. The models and our preprocessed data is available on this website. Thank you for your attention and see you at poster number 11.